This is the Canon 50 and this is the RF mount, and I thought the RF mount would be bigger, but it actually shouldn't affect the compactness. Today we'll explore whether the newly released R7 and R10, which are APS-C cameras for the RF mount, are good for the consumer and the enthusiast or not, because EFM, like the Canon 50, is pretty much dead at this point. Let's start with the bad, and that's the lenses. The R7 and R10 came out with two lenses, a kit lens for each one, but that's all. These are the only APS-C RF lenses out there. So your other options are either buying RF glass for full frame, which is very expensive, or go with an adapter, which will set you back either $52 for the cheapest one I found on Amazon from Viltrox, or all the way up to $200 by Canon. Don't do that, just better than Pids. Go for the Viltrox if you have an R7 and R10. And of course, the issue for enthusiasts is that if you want to slap a speed booster, making your APS-C size sensor more like a full frame one, it will set you back a lot more expensive than an EFM mount. This is the difference for the cheapest speed booster I've found. And this camera starts already to be very expensive, especially for the enthusiast, and Canon aren't very generous in their pricing, unlike the M50 and the other M cameras line. But of course, this also brings us to the good thing about the R7 and the R10. One of the most bizarre things about the EFM line is that you didn't have any upgrade path in the future. You didn't have any EFM full frame mount. You were just stuck. Which is what the R7 and R10 fix now, because you can theoretically get into an R7 and R10 with a kit lens and start spending some money on full frame RF glass, which will work on your R7 and R10, but will also set you in the future when you upgrade these cameras to a full frame Canon camera. And speaking of the low variety of lenses, which are just two kit lenses now, I'm pretty sure that now when Canon got their shit together and we have two APS-C RF cameras, more manufacturers will jump on the wagon and create more APS-C solutions. Companies like Sigma, for example. So the cameras come out on July, and I'm pretty confident we'll get some more lenses until then. And even though I'm sad as an EFM owner, I think that the future is bright for us enthusiasts, and I'm pretty glad that Canon finally decided to get their shit together. And now for the joke of the week. Why did the mushroom have so many friends? You'll find the answer down in the comments below. You can leave a like for this video so more people will see it, and won't get an EFM camera because the EFM mount is dead, even though the M50 is still great. In here you can see why the best lenses for the EFM mounting system are not EFM. I've predicted the future. Or you can check what YouTube recommends down here. I've been Tim, and I'll see you next week on the Elusive frame. Go out there and don't get an EFM mounting system. It's dead. Goodbye.